3 police officers were shot dead today in York County, Pennsylvania. This is about half an hour away from where I live. Around here, York is kind of known as a rough city. But what's interesting about this, it happened on a farm. Police officers went to a farm to serve a warrant. The person on the receiving end of the warrant was apparently very agitated. 5 officers were shot, 3 of them died, 2 of them are injured. In and of itself, in this place that we call America, where this happens far too often, and I don't know what this says about me, but I probably wouldn't have paid much attention to this. But as I'm watching it unfold, hospitals are put on lockdown, par for the course, because they did life flight some of the officers there. Schools in the area were put on lockdown. None of the children were at risk. They did that as a precaution. As I updated the story, because initially only 1 officer was reported to have been killed, but the others were listed in grave condition, the latest update of the story indicates that AG Bondi has sent the ATF and FBI to York County at the scene. So think through this with me. They're at a farm. They were serving a warrant. Oh, and the recipient of the warrant has unalived himself. Why does the FBI and the ATF have to respond? Is this something deeper? Why was such a police presence taken to this farm? Who was this guy? What exactly is going on in this country? And in my backyard, follow along and we'll see where this goes.
This morning, several agencies investigating the deadly shootout that rocked this rural Pennsylvania town, leaving 3 law enforcement officers dead and 2 critically injured.
There are simply no words that I can offer to assuage the grief that this community has experienced.
Count of officers down, please. We have 1 officer down.
Authorities say the incident unfolded around 2 in the afternoon as officers arrived to serve a warrant in North Codorus Township, about 2 hours west of Philadelphia, when suddenly shots rang out.
We're going to have another officer that's going to be ground transported.
Emergency crews racing to the scene to tend to the victims. 2 officers transported to the hospital, 1 seen here, transported by medevac.
This is an absolutely tragic and devastating day for York County and for the entire Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Nearby schools and residents told to shelter in place. Dave Miller lives right across the street.
I heard gunshots within a few minutes, and I saw an officer go down on the road.
The gunman then shot and killed by police. The investigation is ongoing, but authorities saying there is no longer a threat to the public. Overnight, a solemn procession through the streets of York County, honoring the fallen officers. First responders and residents lining up to pay their respects.
This kind of violence isn't okay. We need to do better as a society.